Hey everybody, Alec Video 65, 100 videos in 100 days, and I'm going to bring you today the famous, the infamous Bill Gaylord, the most interesting man in mortgage.
Fight.
Hey everybody, Alec Hansen here with another cool interview, and this time I could not be more excited because I work alongside this guy all the time, but I'm also his biggest, Instagram and social media stalker. So I want to introduce Bill Gaylord. Bill, how's it going out there?
I love it, Alec. I know you follow me all the time. I'm going, oh my God, I better be good. My boss is following me.
Yeah, be careful. That's part of it. Don't give away my secrets.
Oh, okay.
So Bill, before we dive into some of the questions I want to ask you, because I'm super impressed in a lot of stuff you do, can you just share really quick, what you're managing, what your team looks like, what you've been doing in this crazy mortgage world?
Yeah, sure. So we have the Gaylord Hansen team. Sam and I have been together for about just over a decade. This year we'll do over 400 million in loan volume, 800 loans plus, and we're doing it with 10 originators.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a pretty tight team.
We have fun every single day, great culture, and create, I think, just a wonderful customer experience that people want to come back over and over again.
Dude, amazing. Obviously, your results are unbelievable. But that's not what I want to talk about today, because what I really want to dig into, since you've seen this 100 videos in 100 days disaster that I'm pulling myself through, thank you for saving me on one of them.
I can't imagine doing that. That's a
yeah, kudos. But you are doing it because I'm following you on Instagram and you're doing videos almost every day. So what I would love for you to talk about, Bill, is, you, in my opinion, you are leading the charge on Instagram, on video, on social media. You have really put yourself out there. And I know that it's making dramatic impact in your business and your personal brand and the growth of your team. And just, when did you decide to go all in and get out there in social media?
Well, honestly, I'm 59 years old. I just turned 59, but I started my Instagram account in January. I had no idea, but yes. I know that the market is moving. The market is changing. There's disruption. We all know that. They're going to the consumer first. So we have to figure out how to, in my opinion, get ahead of that game, build our brand so that people come back to us. So I started on social media pretty much at the beginning of the year. We had our team Facebook, but personally I did nothing. I started it. I had no idea. I'm kind of like the underdog in regards to social media. I'm creating chaos, flying into walls. My cape's flying over my head. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I did it, right?
Well, this is what I love that's such a great example of a leader being uncomfortable and willing to be uncomfortable, to put yourself into an environment. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to turn the camera on. And I just checked, you're almost to 500 followers. And you do Instagram stories all the time, and they're hilarious. And you bring in your wife and people get to know you. I mean, it's got to be doing a ton for business development. I mean, you moved to Vegas not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I moved to Vegas not quite 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I knew nobody. There was not a soul. So I really thought that I needed to make a presence in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
everybody knows this in San Diego, but still I could piggyback off San Diego, but really create a presence in Las Vegas. And it's been wonderful. It's interesting. I have close to 500 followers, but my Instagram stories, as you have seen, they're stupid.
No, there's real life. I mean, it's like,
but at the same time, it's real life. Yesterday I was brushing my teeth and I showed my big bad chest, but what's really been interesting is when I started the stories, I would have maybe 10 people that looked at it, right?
Yeah.
But I kept doing them, and I do maybe 3 to 5 stories a day. And before you know it, I'm starting to figure out some hashtags and what to put in there and locations. And so people how to tie them in. And so over time now I'm having typically over 100 views on my stories each day. And I don't know where they're coming from, but the nice thing, the really interesting thing, Alec, is that I've really gone after the real estate community in Las Vegas.
Right.
There's this one top agent that I haven't had a conversation with, other than saying hello to him at his office when I was meeting somebody there.
Yeah.
And he's now watching my stories he's like you. He's stalking me. He's watching my stories, but he's getting, in my opinion, to get to know me, who I am, what I'm about, authenticity, fun, but at the same time, being able to present myself in a positive way and showing that our team is actually really dang good at what we do.
So I want you to land this for everybody, because I'm seeing it so clearly in front of me here. But for somebody who's a mortgage professional today, wondering about social, how to get to the customer first, how to build brand, all the things that you're actively doing, I want you to really land this, because you're doing stories that aren't just about like PITI and what the escrow accounts do. You're not. There's none of that in there. It's very little. It's a lot more about, here I am brushing my teeth, here I am with this agent, here I am out in the field, here I am filming this next show, here I am, at home talking about football. And so it's really this blend of kind of your personal life and your culture.
Yeah.
Versus, your product expertise, but it's definitely building your influence.
Yeah, people, in my opinion, and I've done a lot of studying and all that, but I truly believe that it's turned into a people business, where it's like a human connection. It's getting together, and you can't do people to people unless they get to know you on a personal level. You can be the smartest kid on the block and the biggest one, but if they don't like you, they're not going to really, do business with you. So if you can intermingle your personality with it, with your business expertise, I truly believe that you're going to win in the long run. And that's what I'm trying to do. The tribe has to let you in to them. You can't tell the tribe what to do. They have to let you in.
See, I talk about this all the time, Bill, and I love seeing you live it out, because you expose your true nature on video, on the social feeds, and it causes instant connect. I mean, look, we're in your bedroom. You invited me into your bedroom. Like this.
This is the spare bedroom for Gaylord. This is where it all happens, right?
Yes. So I love it. You're creating human connection, Bill, and I really want people to hear this. And so, if you could give any encouragement or a word of advice for somebody who is doing all this social media like you are, what would you tell someone to do?
Well, again, I go back to, like, I'm 59 years old, right? There's a lot of 59-year-olds, but I also really believe in the mortgage industry, this is the time to do it. The real estate space, all the realtors are now doing it. They're showing their homes, they're showing this, they're doing that. So it's now getting cluttered, in my opinion, from a real estate standpoint, in terms of standing out. But from a mortgage standpoint, there's just not as many people doing it. And I think some of the people are older in the industry. They're afraid. I don't know what to do. You just have to dive in. You have to do it. You got to be that underdog. If you don't take action, nothing ever happens. And it doesn't matter. Have fun. And if, it goes away, the story goes away in 24 hours, and more likely they'll forget about it. So, so I'm still testing and trying and doing things, and it gets easier every single day, and I get to know what I'm doing every single day. So,
Bill, I'm proud to be one of your online followers. Anyone else out there that is looking for inspiration, this guy's bringing it every day. So I love what you're doing, man.
So can I do a shout out here? Yeah. Follow Gaylord on Instagram.
We'll give your handle out. Yeah.
Gaylord. Get it out there. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I guess we have to do the signature, the signature end thing that you do, right? What's it?
This is Gaylord out.